Well, Trojans came out for that second half of football, leading it 8-0. Always great to see them come out for that second half of action. On this report, we're going to be hearing from Coach Mark Scott. Plus, we're going to take a look at the game-winning drive and some other great plays during the course of the evening. Plus, unfortunately, we'll be taking a look at the play that Riley Meirick got hurt on and see him get carted off the field. Hopefully, that'll all turn out okay for Riley. I guess he did not go by ambulance to the hospital, so that's always a good news. But we'll have the game-winning drive and Coach Mark Scott right after this. Definitely safe to say a lot has changed since 1964. Farming certainly has. That's the old Protoman fire truck actually used in 1964. One thing has remained the same since 1964, the commitment by the Farmers Mill established by Bill and Ann Meirick, handed down to their children and to their staff. It's a commitment that shows the Meiricks front and center in many activities throughout the year. You see the Meiricks and their staff serving in many different ways, in all types of community events and projects. They're there for the schools, for the churches, and in so many other ways. Serving the farmer and the communities for nearly 50 years since 1964. The Farmers Mill in Protoman. Well, we're going to pick up action with the Trojans trailing at 12-8. We're into the fourth quarter of play. Here's going to be a nice run by Riley Meirick, and he picked up good yardage on that play. Really a nice hard run, good blocking up front. And now the Trojans will go with Brian Schmidt up the middle again. Good hole there. A lot of great blocking up front by the Trojans. And now we're going to see the pass out to Riley Meirick, and boom, he gets clobbered there. I thought he might be shaken up. Well, he is shaken up, but I thought he might be possibly even coming out of the game there. But Riley got up and was determined to continue in the ball game. And here's a run up the middle by Brian Schmidt. He got banged right away. Not a lot of. They were going for a first down, and I think they just got it. This was an important play in your football game. It was a fourth down play. If it's not a first down here, the ball goes over to North Lynn, and the Trojans probably don't win the game. They stretch it out, and you see it right there by the nose, 1st and 10, Turkey Valley. A big play in the football game. And now we're back to the next play. Here it is, the pitch out to Riley. Boom. There's a kind of a late hit on that, and I think that's the one that got him. And Riley there, his dad Mark, you see him right away. He was out there, and Wendy came out a little later. It's always tough for a parent to see a kid go down, and Riley being helped with the trainer, and I think that's Brian Schmidt out there, the AD, getting him in the cart and will be carted away. But my understanding is that he did not go by ambulance to the hospital, and we don't want to speculate on what he's going on. There you see a nice hand from the Trojan fans. Riley's had a lot of hard luck the last year. He got hurt during wrestling season, then got hurt during baseball season, and now during football season. And we can only hope that it's nothing too bad for Riley, and hopefully he can even get back for the season later on. But now we're back to live action, not live, but back to action. And the Trojans knocking on the door here. Here's a handoff, big hard run by Brian Schmidt as he bangs in there close to the 10-yard line. He got up slow, and you're just worried at that time that another back would go down. And now here we go, a rollout by Dalton Hackman, twist turns, fighting for the 5, almost got there, but not quite. But the Trojans are now knocking on the door as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This is another big fourth down play. Fourth and about 3 to go, or 2.5. And they go with Dalton Hackman following the blocker there. That was Luke Kennan with the good blocking. First and goal, Turkey Valley. They're on the 3, and here we go. It's going to be the game winner as Dalton Hackman again on the keeper. Trojans would miss the PAT, but they had the 14-12 lead, and it would stand up. We'll talk with Coach Mark Scott right after this. Always pretty simple what to do for your evening meal in the Broadview area if it's Wednesday. It's the Mint, the famous chicken. What else would you do? Go there, eat all you want, or order ahead, pick it up, and take it home. It's the Mint for chicken on Wednesday. But also, they have that nice banquet room in the back. If you're having a meeting or a get-together of any kind, or you need catering, call the Mint. They can help you out. The Mint for chicken and a whole lot more in Broadview.
Talking with Coach Mark Scott. Good win tonight, 14-12. You really hung on.
Yeah, I mean, we had to come back from behind there and score late. We had a nice drive put together there. We might have lost a kid there on the drive, but hopefully, he'll be back and not too serious. Yeah, it was a good win. We needed that win in that win column for district play.
And that drive that you scored the winning touchdown on, I think you came up twice, 4th and short, and the one time just barely made it, and made it both times.
Yeah, that was close. You got to fight every inch. It's a game of inches, as they say.
You don't have any idea where status on Riley Meirick yet, I would guess. Huh?
No, I don't have a status on him yet. No, I have not heard.
It's it seems like every other game we're having a guy running back off the field here, but your defense really came up big. Not only did you keep them from the end zone except for twice, but you also scored a touchdown on defense, which is always nice.
Yeah, and we had a block punt in there on special teams that kind of helped get us some momentum that kind of helped tote the game maybe our way a little bit. Yeah, defensively, we made the plays when we needed to make them. So.
And a big win, as you mentioned earlier, in district play, 1-0. In North Lynn, you had to figure it is one of probably the top half in this district.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of seniors, and they got some that shot kid that's played linebacker, state champ wrestler. I mean, I believe he's a football player too.
And now it's Starmont next. How about the Starmont team?
They'll be about mirror image of these guys. They'll get some big kids, physical, kind of run the ball at you, and you have to tackle well and play some defense.
And what do you need to work on? Anything or everything?
Well, it looks like tackling and being able to score when we're in the red zone again. I think we've been in the red zone 5 times this year that we didn't score, so that's something we really need to concentrate on.
All right, Coach Mark Scott, a big 14-12 win over North Lynn.